Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous tous allez très bien. Je m'appelle Moksha et vous êtes à Language Fluent. Hey linguists, hope you're doing well. My name is Moksha and you're watching Language Fluent. Language Fluent is an institute that teaches foreign languages for job or immigration purpose. So we provide 2-year job-oriented courses at Language Fluent. For further details, contact us on given numbers or download the application link which is available in the description box. Alors, aujourd'hui, on va étudier les prépositions des pays. Les prépositions des pays. So today we will learn about prepositions of countries. Now, like in English, we have prepositions in French as well, and these are similarly like in English, in, to, and, but of course the words are different and the pronunciations also are different. And here we are going to learn prepositions according to gender and number of a country. So for example, if I say India, which is and, in French, and. So here we are looking at gender. Gender is feminine. India is feminine in French, and of course it is singular country. Number is singular. So and is being considered to be feminine singular country. So we add preposition according to this gender and number. So similarly, in today's lecture, we are going to learn how to add prepositions according to gender and number. And in this lecture, I will teach you what are the prepositions to go to a country and what are the prepositions that we use to show that you are coming back from a country. So to go to any place and to come back to any place, we add certain prepositions, and this is added according to gender and number. So to learn the prepositions of country in French, please watch this video till the end. Now, so the first preposition is of course a grau, and this is pronounced as a. A. This is used for les villes. Les villes means cities. So in French, we don't have masculine, feminine, singular, plural for cities. We just have normal cities. We don't have gender and number for cities. So here we use a grau. So when we want to say that we live in a city, in a particular city, so we use a grau. So we use a grau for residence. And also if we want to go to a city, we use a grau. So here I have written examples. First is J'habite à Mumbai. J'habite à Mumbai. So this means that I am a resident of Mumbai. So here we use a grau. So this sentence means I live in Mumbai. Then we have Il va à Paris. Il va à Paris, which means he goes to Paris. So again, here as I said, going to a country or a city. So here we have city. That's the reason we use a grau. A. So when we go to a city, we use a, and when we are a resident of a city, that is habite. Habiter is a verb. J'habite à Mumbai. So you can also say j'habite à and add any city where you live. This is how we use a grau. Then we'll come to o. En is o, and this is used for feminine countries. Feminine countries. Again here, what we do is when we stay in a country, when we are a resident of a country, we use o. O. And when we go to a country which is a feminine country, we use o. So o is used for feminine countries. So here I have examples. Elle habite en France. Elle habite en France. This means she lives in France. So again, habiter is the verb. That is, she is a resident of France. She lives in France. So here we use en because this is France. France, that is France. And this is feminine singular countries. For singular countries we use en. Then we have nous allons en Europe. Nous allons en Europe, which means We are going to Europe. We are going to Europe. So here again, we are going to a country, and this country is Europe, which is feminine singular country. So we use O, E-N-O. But we have exception in this. So here, two exceptions that you need to remember are on Iran, on Israel. On Iran, on Israel. So here, what is the reason behind this is these countries begins with vowel. I is a vowel. Both this country begins with vowel. So we are using O, and we say on Iran, on Israel. That. Now the third preposition that we have is O. A-U-O. This is used for masculine countries, for masculine and singular countries. So here when we are a resident of a country which is masculine and singular, we use O. Or when we want to go to a country which is masculine singular country, we use O. So here we have an example. Elle habite au Canada. Elle habite au Canada. This means she lives in Canada. So here Canada is masculine singular country and habiter is to live. So here we use O for masculine singular countries. Then we have Il va au Japon. Il va au Japon. This means they go to Japan. They go to Japan. Again, Japon is masculine singular country, and vo is a conjugation of aller, which is to go. So when we want to go to a masculine singular country, we use O. Now the fourth one, the preposition fourth one that we have is O. A-U-X-O. This is used for plural countries, irrespective of masculine or feminine. We use O for both masculine and feminine genders if the country is plural. So here we have an example. Elle habite aux États-Unis. Elle habite aux États-Unis. So this means she lives in USA. She lives in USA. États-Unis is plural and habiter is the verb. So we live in États-Unis, which is plural. So we use AUX. O. Then we have Il va au Pays-Bas. Il va au Pays-Bas. So again, this means they go to Netherlands. So Pays-Bas is plural and vo is conjugation of aller, as you know. So we use AUX. O. Au Pays-Bas. This way. The four prepositions that we have learned just now, these are used for going to a country or being a resident or living in a country or city. Now we will look prepositions used for coming back from countries or being in a country, that is origin of a country. For example, I come back from India. I am from Mumbai. So for that we use group the. D-E, the. Now the first one in this group is the. D-E, the. And this is used for ville, les villes. That is for cities. So here we have an example. Il vient de Londres. Il vient de Londres. This means he comes from London. So when someone comes back from somewhere to a city, we use the. The. He comes from London. So this is London is city. So we are using the. Also, we can say this sentence, we can translate this sentence as he is from London. He is from London. So here we are looking at origin. So for origin also we use the. The. Or we can say I am from Mumbai. So I will say je viens de Mumbai. So we are using the in this. Now we have the. Again, this is used for cities and also for feminine countries. Feminine countries. So when we want to come back from any feminine countries, we use the for feminine singular countries. For example, 𝗬𝗂 de France. 𝗬𝗂 de France. This means she comes from France. Also, to indicate an origin, we say the. So when we say 𝗬𝗂 de France, we can also translate this as she is from France. 𝗬𝗂 de France. She is from France. So we use the for origin of a feminine country or for also coming back from feminine countries. For 𝗬, we use this for masculine countries. 𝗬 is used for masculine countries. So here again we will look at origin and coming back from masculine singular country. So the example is again 𝗬𝗂 du Canada. 𝗬𝗂 du Canada. So this means she comes from Canada. Again, Canada is masculine singular country, so we use 𝗬 because we are coming back. And then we have they. They is used for plural countries, for feminine and masculine plural countries. So we say 𝗬𝗂 des États-Unis. 𝗬𝗂 des États-Unis. This means she comes from USA. États-Unis is plural and we are coming from États-Unis. So we use they. DES. They. And the last group, the, which we have is D apostrophe. D apostrophe. This is used for singular countries that begins with vowel. So here when we see a masculine or feminine country that begins with a vowel, we use D apostrophe. For example, 𝗬𝗂 d'Espagne. 𝗬𝗂 d'Espagne. This means she comes from Spain. She comes from Spain. So via is to come. And Espagne is starting with vowel. E is a vowel. So we use D apostrophe d'Espagne. Thank you. So we are at the end of our lecture. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Do hit the bell icon which is there on your YouTube app to never miss on our updates. Also hit like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. To register for the full courses at Language Fluent, contact us on the given numbers or you can check the description box where you can fill out the forms. We also provide translator and interpreter services here at Language Fluent. I'll hope to see you guys in next lecture. À bientôt, merci beaucoup, thank you.